You may come across tables that have nested subtables, and the rows within a subtable may all belong to a particular field. We call that particular field a shared field. It might help to imagine shared fields as parents, and the fields that share it are children. The child fields all share the same parent fields. When we isolate this portion of the table, you can see the values for these three rows are associated with the values in this field. In this example, it's important for your company to know that the items horse saddles, horseshoes, and horse blankets are located in warehouse B5. In the same way, your company needs to know that sheep sunglasses and sheep sweaters are in warehouse C3. All the fields item, units, price, and total are nested under the warehouse field. Let me show you how to extract tables like these. Create a collection and upload your files. And first, we're going to add a table field to extract the child fields as if they were a standard standalone table. I'm going to shape the bounding box around the first row values. We're going to add them one by one. First, we have the item and add the value, then units, now we're going to go to price, then total. I'm going to add this value, then hit done, since there are no more columns left. We're going to let Impira do its thing and give us some predictions. We can see that Impira did a pretty great job, but missed some of the value in row 3 because this value looks a little bit different from the other rows. It takes up 2 lines as opposed to 1 line. We'll teach Impira that this varied row height is also valid. Let's see if doing this updates the incorrect prediction on row 9. Make sure you hit confirm entire row, which triggers Impira to reprocess predictions. Awesome! Impira successfully learned from our row 3 correction and applied that learning to row 9. If your tables have a wide variety of row heights, confirming multiple examples of different height rows will help Impira be the most helpful for you. Learn more about variable height rows in the video linked in the description. Now I'm going to confirm entire rows to refresh Impira's predictions. Let's add in the shared fields. I'm going to go back to row 1 and hit add column to include the warehouse value. Now that I've added it to row 1, I also have to add the same field to row 2 to teach Impira that warehouse is indeed a shared field between these rows. We can also open up row 3, which belongs to this shared field as well, and see that Impira predicted that it belonged but wants confirmation. As soon as a shared field is created, you'll see this icon by the shared field with the row numbers associated with this field. We'll exit File View to take a look at how Impira has performed on our other files. You can see that Impira did a pretty good job with our other files. Now let's open up Doc 2 to take a closer look. All the predictions are actually correct, but let's confirm to let Impira know it's on the right track. Let's make a few more confirmations to tidy this table up. Finally, let's take a look at Doc 3. Looks like it needs a little bit of help. I can see that we're having issues with row 3. I'll start by confirming row 2, then moving on to row 3. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the item value wasn't correctly identified, so we'll correct this. Highlight Eagle Car. And you can see that Impira fixed row 4 for us after we corrected the item value in row 3. Remember, the more corrections you make, the more accurate Impira will be for any future files uploaded to this collection. Great, these rows are looking good. You can go back to Collection View to download your extracted data as a CSV, as well as see other options like creating a webhook or exploring our API documentation.